Alright my friends, this is the video I was supposed to make last time, or wanted to make, and I didn't get to it because I went like, oh squirrel, what's that, a nut, oh squirrel, oh look, a tree, yeah that's me. But anyways, I want to get on to the build, the Pro Tour Ford Courier build. Very unique, I've been enjoying this different build, dare to be different my friends. Don't be normal. Why be normal, I should say. Maybe that's what I want to say. Anyhow, like I say, a ton of fun. So let's get on it and see how we can make our own mufflers and exhaust system from scratch. Okay, something else I'm going to point out that I had to do. I had to file down this transmission bracket a little bit because my piping for the exhaust wouldn't fit in there. And I also had to file down this other bracket here. See, right there by the drive shaft, because I didn't have enough clearance. So I had to do some filing. So that'll get paint touched up. What I'm thinking of doing is brushing on some dirt, mud, rust type of thing on this, because like I say, this is an old rat rod style build. And the other thing I'm thinking of doing, because I don't have mufflers, or I guess I could search in box somewhere, but you know what, see, I don't have a lot of room for mufflers. So what I'm gonna do is, right there, we're gonna make out of maybe this or something plastic, some red bullet mufflers, or cherry bombs I guess you call them. So that's what we're gonna do there. So that should, and I'm gonna paint them red, so that's the plan of attack here. Okay, scaling it down to 1/25 means I need a 0.96 of an inch pipe, or muffler I guess I should say, and that would be to the original cherry bombs that were made in 1968. They were 2 feet, so scaling it is 0.96 of an inch. So that's what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna tie that in-ish. How does this come in, kids? Something like that. That's kind of how it's gonna go in there. It's hard to hold it. So it'll go like that, that exhaust, and I'll have to polish out that little scratches, but almost complete. And what I did was, let's see if this comes in. I drilled holes in the end. See? Have my various bits out, a little bit here and a little bit there, or that's what he said. And I'll have to round off this end, and I'm just gonna put a little short section of pipe, kind of like, yeah, you know what I mean. So it looks like there. So it'll look like a muffler. So yeah, fabrication 101, kids. So that is step 2 right there. And I have to trim it, obvious, to match the other side, and make one more muffler. So looking good. So yeah, and then install drive shaft. It's taken me a good hour-ish, hour and a half-ish. How is this, kids, for finished product? Or I think it's finished. I mean, my exhaust and red bullet mufflers, or sorry, cherry bombs. So that is about the position they will be in. And I painted them last night, so they should be dry enough. So yeah, I think it worked out pretty cool. So I masked it off, taped it off, and that's what it's gonna look like. It's gonna go just like that. Now to round off this end right here, the 2 ends, to round off that, all I did was take the file. This side is softer, so I just filed all around the muffler, and that's all I did. And look at that, it turned out fairly, yeah, I'm happy with it. And I got the drive shaft basically in. Had to do a little bit of filing there to fit it, and now we'll just paint it up and glue everything together, and yeah, that's stage. Now this thing was very tricky to glue in place, so I think next time what I found was I took these off a package, and they can actually, you can form them a little bit. If you heat these up, they will soften and they'll harden in place. Then you can glue them in place. What I was thinking of doing is, see, I can make a muffler hanger. So that's what I'm gonna do in the future wise. And I have a couple I've got to do the Roadrunner on this. So that's what we'll have to do, kids. But other than that, it looks fine. So now I just got to do my touch-ups, my paint touch-ups, the black, a little bit of blue. We got the blues, a little bit of blue, see? Black. We want the tranny is okay. Kind of. That is a graphite, but it actually came out black. Maybe I have to stir it more. I'm almost tempted to add a dry brush it with silver. Actually, maybe not, because I want more gray, a little more steel gray out of that. You know what? Doesn't matter. This kit's nothing fancy. So, yeah, just touch-ups now. So there we go. After my paint touch-ups, it looks pretty freaking awesome, I must say. I'm very pleased with how it turned out. And I think we're going to end it here, kids. You know, I think so. And then I'll come back with next video on this kit. Will be, yeah, some of it should be assembled. Box should be on, and some of the other goodies is what I'm thinking. So, you know what? Stay awesome, my friends. Keep making awesome model kits, and we'll see you next time. Where's my coffee? Time for cheers. Yeah, you know it. Cheers. Stay awesome, kids. I said that already. Do I repeat myself? Yeah. I repeat myself a lot. So, later. Next time. Next video.